Hello, my friends from around the world. This is Lada from Astrolada.com. And today, after a long time, my guest is the beautiful, exciting, and knowledgeable psychologist, therapist, and teacher Natalia Kubilkina, with charged up with new topics and new exciting themes that we're going to discuss. Hello, Natalia.
Hello, Lada. I'm so happy to be with you and your audience because a lot of good things happen with me and around me. And a lot of my clients ask me all the time, Natalia, how to understand that it's my man, how to feel it from my soul, how to be connect with other. Because I want not just to be connect, I want really to have very deep connection, how to understand what wants my soul and the way of my soul. And today I would like to speak about this.
Wonderful topic. Very close to the hearts of everyone, because connecting, knowing who is, I've often been in situations before I found my husband, who to choose, who to be with. Well, I didn't know what I want. And like you say, the soul, what is it that is going to be the right choice?
Yes, first, if you want to connect with somebody, you need to be connect with yourself, with your soul, with your chakras. A lot of people, unfortunately, don't connect correct with their chakra. They don't know what they want, how to achieve what you want to achieve. For example, if you have blockage first chakra, you don't have financial stability, and all time you up and down, you very worry. If you don't connect with your second chakra, you cannot be pregnant, you cannot be enjoying. You attract man who is very weak or man who doesn't care about you. If you have blocked your third chakra, you cannot have social realization, you cannot to serve people, you cannot find your mission. If you not connect correct with your fourth chakra, you cannot to open your heart, you cannot love, you cannot have emotional connection, you cannot feel it. I really trust somebody trust me. If you don't connect with your fifth chakra, you cannot create, you cannot tell who you are, you cannot speak open, you're a liar, you have very big problem in your thyroid place, you cannot all time you have some problems in this part of your body. If you don't connect with your third sixth chakra, you don't know your way I'm going, how to be connect with other people, not only logical way, spiritual way. And all the time you feel like, oh, life so difficult, I cannot find what I want in this life. And when you don't connect with seven chakras, you don't connect with God, with the universe. You feel like you're alone, you have a lot of fears, you make very small steps, you cannot to have this big size of your life which you would like to have. And from this reason, I decided to make this seminar path of your life, path of your soul, how to be connect with your chakras. And I saw when we start to be connect, it's like a magical. Very often people say, I did have this connection in this chakra. And when I connect, suddenly I start to love my husband. I see on him from different way because I open my heart to him. Or some people say me, suddenly I had one lady who doesn't work, doesn't like in my work, and suddenly she disappeared. She said, I don't want to work more in this department, and came totally new lady, and we are so good friends now. It's like a miracle, but miracle happen when you change your chakras. What do you think about this?
So that is a spiritual work that will be done with, including visualization, healing of each chakra. Is there a specific chakra that is more important for women? I've studied as well that, for example, some of the chakras are more female. The one on the heart, where is the female chakras? That's where the body protrudes. Like the breast, where the heart chakra is a female chakra. The belly, the second chakra, where it gives pleasure, women usually have a little pot belly. It's also protruding as well. And for men, the lower chakra is usually stronger, security, where that's where the penis is. That's where it protrudes. Also, the third chakra, I've read, it's strong for men. That's why men usually have bellies higher here under the breast. And of course, the throat chakra is a male chakra. So they have this Adam's apple protruding. So whatever can you talk a little bit about which chakras are more important for women?
I would like to say what blockage this chakras, how you say very correct. The second chakra, it's our belly, it's our uterus. From this we start our life. A lot of women who grew up in family, when we work with geisha, we work with this, and we have London geisha 29 of June. A lot of women who grew up in very poor family with toxic parents, with very bad father or absent missing father, they don't have energy in second chakra. She must to survive, and she's like robot. I must to survive, I must to achieve my target, I must to run, I have to. It's like all time obligation. And when I say stop, stop, you can, I want, I feel, I would like, I dreamed. And very often women say, Natalia, I even cannot tell it. It's so complicated for me because who will pay my bills? Who will take care about my child? And I say, even if you even cannot tell it, even you cannot imagination it, of course we cannot change your life. And then we make this constellation which we make on Geisha, how to start to change this in your life. And we start first to open your second chakra. I am a woman. I am not a man. I am not a girl. Because a lot of women, they say, I cannot keep a rich partner or I cannot attract him. Why? Because if partner successful and rich, it means he's a king. And which women need one king? Need a queen. But queen not in career, queen at home, his queen. Queen who can manage his money, who can manage children, who can manage house, his status, to be loyalty, to be supportive, to be this energy which necessary for him. And if your second chakra empty, you cannot give him this necessary energy. And he feel like he don't receive from you because you don't relax. And the first step, what we're doing in path of your soul, and how to be only one for him, because all women we dream to have a man with whom only we are in his heart. You start from this to block to open your second chakra, and it's connection with your mother, it's connection with your grandmother, connection with your female energy. When you have your period on time, then you have health, and you have easy to be pregnancy if you want to have children. We need to reblock it. And on this path of your soul, we will work exactly with this. Second very important chakra is our heart. You say very correct. It's our ability to love somebody and to forgive and to accept and to give him space, because most of clients who came to me from personal session, they're very desperate. I'm so desperate. I'm so afraid to be alone. Oh my gosh, he wrote some girl on Instagram. Oh, yo, 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 yo. I can lose him. How to keep man? No, just be with open chakra here. What block if your uterus it block your guiltness and shame, your heart it block your pain when was something very painful, and you say I don't want to love more, I afraid to love, and you block and you close your heart and you say I prefer to survive, to have PhD, to have zero education, to be very smart, but I don't want to feel. And what I make on Geisha and other programs, I have now a discount from a lot of them, from 50% on Lada website. You can find it all. You reblock, you reopen your heart. You say, I can feel. And it's help you really to give love to your partner. And your partner very often after this, he also can to be open to you. We are women more lovely than men, and men show his love through the actions. You as a woman, you show your love through movements. Mhm.
So can I ask you something? This is those feminine chakras, the second and the fourth, might be a bit problematic, especially for women like that are career driven. Me and you are career driven. We're strong women. We like I know you work a lot. I work a lot. Sometimes it's hard to allow yourself to relax and so on. Is it possible? Because a lot of women in the Western world are not the housewife only. Hey, Philip. Hey, Kitty. can it be both that you have this strong woman activities like the third chakra that's developed, the fifth, and you have a mission and a vision and the higher chakras, but also because I sometimes truly find my second chakra very depleted. To how do I like to enjoy myself? Like exactly say I should do this, or to the children, you should do that, you should do this. How to balance both? Is it possible to be a strong, successful woman with goals, but at the same time to keep this softness and femininity at the same time?
You know, it's very depend which muscles you develop. If you develop muscles of your business skills, if you develop these muscles of your business skills, just a moment, in this case, you must be very strong. You must to show, you know, I'm a businesswoman. I can achieve all what I dream. You have skills how to be strong, how to achieve your targets, how to do the things. If you develop your female energy, it's totally different focus. How to be soft, how to forgive, and the same time you cannot do it. It's like a
Oh,
choice. What is most important for me at the moment? I would like and I prefer more to be a woman, or I prefer more to be a businesswoman. And interesting that when you develop this energy, like my son doesn't want to give, and when you
you're trying
decide,
to do both, be the mother, be the business.
exactly.
Now. So like you say, you can't
Yes,
split your attention into.
exactly. And when you want to be a businesswoman, in this moment, you don't have focus on your relationship. For you, the most important to achieve target. When totally you change your energy, you decide to be a woman, you are not interested in business. You don't want. You refuse a lot of projects. You don't feel it. You don't need it. You feel, I don't want to have it. For me, it's not important. I don't want. You know, now in my period of time, I'm a lot on female energy. I work very little. I don't took so many sessions. I spend a lot of time with my son, with my traveling, with my meditation, with my spiritual work. And soon people invite me on one business conference, and I say, "Oh no! I don't want."
You refuse and work. I can't believe it.
Oh my gosh, what happened with you? I said, no, girls, I go some holidays, I am enjoying, I don't need it. And I feel how I refuse a lot of projects. I leave only projects which really give me pleasure. For example, I
That's
love
second chakra, pleasure again. If
and
you do
again pleasure.
business, make sure that you really enjoy it.
Yeah, because if you don't enjoy it, you cannot do it. You need really to enjoy it and to feel, yes, I want to do it and it's give me pleasure. Otherwise, you don't want to do it. And how you make this balance?
Well, for me at the beginning, when I was doing my business, the first 2, 3 years, I think all my energy went into the third chakra, achievements, into the momel chakras, where it's vision, the head chakras, the upper chakras. So my sex drive, and especially if I work concentrated, sometimes like 2, 3 months a year, I have a lot of work. Sex drive, pleasure, it's gone. I cannot access that lower chakra. But thankfully, like you say, you can choose. It's not like all your life you'll be in your male chakra or just female chakra. It's once you do that male, or let's say those more yang qualities rather than in activities of business and whatever, you can find ways and methods. So can you give us a few methods that strengthen the second chakra and the heart chakra, those strong, powerful chakras, even if we're in the midst of masculine activities like surviving and doing.
Yeah, maybe also we can put a record now to tell you this practice. Can you put a recording also?
A record? Like
Yes.
music?
No, запись допустишь.
Oh, it's live. We're live.
Yeah, I know, but also to have a record of this. Can you put it like option?
Oh, for you to record. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Yes, sorry, just a second. I'll make you a co-host. All right.
So, but I cannot to put it. The first, when you want to develop your second chakra, you need to ask yourself, why I afraid to be a woman? What? Why I afraid to be a woman? What is for me difficult to be a woman, and why to do it? And very often you afraid to be a woman. Yes, Maron, I give it now. I afraid to be a woman because it was very dangerous from my mother, from my grandmother. I didn't know how to be a woman. And now I say I don't want to be a woman because if I be a woman, somebody bad will happen with me. And first need to go out and say, I'm a woman, and to feel how you have respond from your uterus. If you say, yes, it's okay to be a woman, I like to be a woman. Second, it's to relax, to feel what relax your body, what relax exactly your body. Maybe it can be massage, maybe it can be flowers, maybe it can be bath, maybe it can be walking, maybe it can be yoga or tennis. And ask yourself, in which moment in my life I was the most relaxed? How to be relaxed in my life? Because from everybody it's very different moments, how I can be relaxed now in my life. And ask what make you totally opposite, what not give you allow to relax, what don't give you allow to relax, what make you feel in stress. And ask yourself why you put yourself in stress, what provocate you. Usually some fears provocate us to be in stress. For example, you don't want to work, but you say I must work because not have money. Or you don't want to be with some partner, but you say, oh, I need to be with somebody because otherwise not will survive. It's very good to analyze on this seminar where they make about how to be only one for him, from background to be only one for him. I will speak a lot about female way, how to open your female energy, how to feel I am a woman. We make one very beautiful constellation about connection with mother and grandmother, because a lot of you women in your generation, if you are not women, they're also not been. Maybe your mother was surviving.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Very often, if your mother must to survive, if your mother never have help and support from the father, if your mother was beaten or has some problematic toxic relationship, you never see your mother relaxed. Because if mother relaxed, she show her daughter what mean to be relaxed woman. You don't need to
Wow.
tell it, you show it. And
I've
daughter
never from my mom what it is to be relaxed. She does not even allow herself to rest. She thinks that's waste of time. She needs to be useful, productive. It's no wonder I have the blockage of second chakra a lot.
and exactly then you have guiltness and shame if you relax. If you lay down, if you don't do anything, and very often in this position, people must to be sick to be relaxed.
Wow.
And maybe in your life, you go to relax only when you're sick.
Wow. Yes.
And maybe
Yes.
very often you're sick because
Yes.
your unconscious mind, he feel not feel this blaming inside you and the shame, not have guiltness, only okay, I'm sick, I must to lay down. Because if I'm not sick and I lay down and I don't work, I'm bad. Because
Yeah.
my
Wow. Wow. That's so true. Okay. That's a big revelation. Oh my God. That's why I sometimes would make myself sick almost like out. And only then the guilt is not there. This is fascinating. And what is what if some woman think, oh well, I relax if I take drugs or something or drink? That's not the relaxation you're talking about, is it?
Exactly, because a lot of women, it's a game about shame. I don't know how to relax. I don't have this hormones dopamine, which we have when we relaxed. He come in our blood when your unconscious mind saying it's good to be relaxed. You say your body, your hypothalamus make a signal, I want to relax. It's good. I am good. I can be a good person if I relax. And then when you relax, you really enjoy and you don't need to be sick. Opposite. Then you have hormone endorphin and serotonin. And after this, you have more good mood, you have more energy, and you can give your energy to your partner. If you have a guiltness, even if you relax, you must be sick. You have a very strong level of cortisol, hormone of stress, because you say, oh my gosh, I relax, I don't work, I don't do anything. Your body start to have cortisol. Cortisol make your immune system down, and you become to be sick. And you say, all the time I have sicknesses from my children, from the street. No, it just means that you have high level of cortisol. And you say, but I relax. Yes, but for you relax, it's mean stress. And stress make you sick. And then we need to work with this constellation, which I make in Geisha, which I will make path of your soul, and how to be only one from your partner. We work exactly with these topics, how really to relax, because only then you can give energy to your partner and to help him financially to be more strong, to be man, because he feels that I can take from this woman this energy. And you give also energy and example to your children. And very often we close also in our heart when we have betrayal. If somebody cheat in our family, lie us, you say, I cannot trust people because they're liars. Somebody betray me, maybe even partners, mother, father. And then you say, I don't want trust. I prefer to control all. And then you choose man who is more weak than you, because then you can control them. Because if he don't have money, if he is not so intimate, a strong man, you can do with him all what you want. But inside you, you will very unsatisfied, and all time you will looking from somebody else, and you will feel something not enough, something not good. I don't feel okay in this life. And also we need to work with this to allow yourself really to understand that I want to be happy. I want to be a woman. I need to find this betrayal when I've been betrayed and to go out of this, because otherwise
How,
suffer.
how do you, okay, everyone, if they've been betrayed, they'll remember someone cheated on them or their father cheated on the mother. Okay, they know that. So how, and how do you remove that? How do you change that? How do you heal the pain?
We need to go in our totally deep forgiveness. When I totally forgive, I totally accept, and I totally respect that it's not ideal father, it's not ideal mother. They're just a people. They're just a people who loves me, who do the best for me, but I cannot change their life, and I cannot do something else. We work with this on Geisha. We have a 29 in London. Welcome all of us. We work with this, how to go from backup plan to be only one. You know, you can understand that you clean your heart when you start to choose man who is more stronger than you, more smarter than you, more successful than you, more sexuality than you. Then you might say, bravo on me, I have this braveness and I go in my female energy.
So
And
if you learn to go into that female energy, do you change your partner after that, or your partner changes?
two options can be. One option, then when you, for example, you stay in your male energy, you make money, you were successful, you were strong, then you will attract men who will female energy. He will without job, he will problematic, he will have addiction, he not have strong will, he can drink, smoke, all times to make some stupidity with money, and all time you must be strong. When you say stop, I want to be a woman, have two options. Option number one, you don't want more to be with your partner, because two women not will live together. Or he must to start to change, and he must start to make money, to take a solution, to take decision, to take responsibility, to start to make a business, to start to really to work, but work very hard from his family.
How do you make him change? Like what you say?
You stop to work.
Ultimatum?
You stop to work, you stop to bring money.
Oh.
And after 1-2 weeks, when he will hungry, I remember very good with my first husband. When we met, I always was female energy. He always pay all the bills, always take care about me, always, always, always. One moment I decide to be strong and I decide to work very hard. And suddenly, how he was care about me, he stopped. He say, I lost my job, I don't have my job, I have some problems. And 1 year I allow the situation. And one day I say, stop. And I come to him and I say, I stopped to work. I need my time. I want to go to yoga, to Pilates, to meditate, to understand what I want, to change my job. I was business trainer, to make something for women. And I don't know when I will start to work. And he said, are you joking? I said, no. And money very fast finished. And 1 week we been hungry. We eat only bread and water. After 1 week, when he eat only bread and water, he say, maybe I must start to work something. I say, if you want, your decision. And he go to find a job, and he again start to take care about me. And if man not hungry, if man feels that you will continue to do all this job which you did before, he will never ever to change. It's obligation of man to pay the bills. If you are a man and you want to have a family, yes, you must to pay for this. But it's obligation of women to be relaxed, to be in love with men, and also to be very open from your intuition, to be connect with God, to be connect with your soul, to love him like your God, really to love him, to trust him, to accept him. This seminar which we prepare for you, how to go from backup plan to only one, fantastic topic. It's fantastic marathon with start 24th. It's exactly about how to create a relationship as a woman. It's if you feel tired to be a man, if you feel tired to be with a man who is weak, who is don't careful, who has addictions, if you really want to change your life, it's about this. But it starts from inner decision. I decide to be a woman. Also, who want more VIP work, it's Geisha One in London, 29. We will work exactly with this energy, how to be a happy woman, and we will find the reason why you don't allow it yourself. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. I always have so many questions, but I'm also looking at the question. But so if it happens, because in our society nowadays, both the man and the woman tend to work, uh, it might happen that the man cannot work for some reason, he loses a job, and there might be a year period. So you have to allow this period. Then he might be sick, or there might be something for a little bit. But if it's consistent, then you say, this is, especially if you're in the traditional, is that only for straight couples? What about gay couples?
Oh, in gay couples, the same. It's from all the couples. In gay couples, I work a lot of personal session with gay couples. Always they have a male and female energy. Always somebody in gay couples very strong, and his role is to provide money. And always somebody it's more female, and his role to be in love, to make more compromise, to be in his heart. It's the same. It's not changed at all.
It's like Modern Family. There is one gay couple, Cameron, and forgot his name, and one is like cuddly loving, he's the mommy, while the other one is the lawyer. So everyone, even in gay couples, women or men, they'll separate again this polarity. Otherwise, like you say, plus and plus, minus and minus, it doesn't work.
They don't have intimacy lives then. Always couple, it's about polarity, always. If a woman very strong and big, and even if she divorced, but she doesn't change, she continue to work very hard, she continue to be very strong woman, she again will start to attract weak men again and again and again. And she say, why it's happening with me? Don't exist weak men, a strong man. No, you too strong. The first, you need to activate your female chakras. You need to relax, you need to enjoy, you need all your body to enjoy and to relax. You need to have your creative things. You need to be in love with yourself and with men, to respect them, to admire them. You need to feel intuitive what you really want, and to follow man, to trust him. And you will see how in your life will come a very strong man. but very strong man. If you are ready to clean all your past, it's become single strong man. If you continue to be afraid of relationship, you become strong married man. But it means that you are not ready to be really in deep relationship. After Geisha, very often a lot of my clients, they say, Natalia, suddenly I met some very strong single man and he want to marry me. Or suddenly my colleague, which I worked so long time, or my boss, he offered me to be together. We worked so long time, but he said, you are so changed. What happened with you? Suddenly he see a woman in me. Until you not see a woman in you, in yourself, men also don't see a woman in yourself, girls. I work also personality. In other website you can find information, and we make sessions, and I help to understand why you don't have what you want, what happened, have special discount. Welcome to work exactly with this. And also, yesterday I give one very big interview from 2 million audience. It's how to have entourage of admirers. And I explained that very important for women who is single women, because not a lot of single mothers, single women are looking for us. Girls, be brave to go out and to meet with other women, with other men. Have so many men who need you, so men who needs your love, your support. Be open for this.
Wonderful. We have a question. How to help your man grow in confidence and success? Again, this feminine.
When you develop your feminine energy and you connect with this feminine energy, then more you're feminine, then more you believe on him, you admire him, you feel him, you work with your female energy. You don't go in business direction. Even if you work for pleasure. You work because you really enjoy it. In this moment, you can attract again money, but good if women make less money than men. Unfortunately, if women make more money than men, it's come disbalance. Automatically she goes in male energy. In the best way, if men can make more money than women, women can make her money, but men must to make more. Then they will in very good balance, because he feel I am more stronger, and his ego will feel very satisfied. A woman feel I have men to whom I proud. You continue to work, but you cannot, on your question, Lada, today, if we can have both. If you, and female and male energy, if you don't want to be so crazy successful, you work normally job, you have normally family, you don't plan your children to be so big talented, yes, you can. But if you want exception career, if you want exception child, then yes, you need to invest a lot of time and energy in this. It's not happen just like this. You invest in this. And it's all about priority.
I wonder how Oprah Winfrey's husband feels. I don't even know who he is. Imagine.
Exactly. If somebody will say about him, they say it's Oprah Winfrey husband. They not will say that she is wife of, I don't know, Mr. Richard, for example. Exactly.
Just checking the questions again.
Yes, if you want ask questions, Lada can little bit reply you. One moment.
Okay, I'm just looking at the question, guys. I lost my job, and next week my husband got an amazing job with triple the money that I earned for both of us. Amazing. Exactly. At the beginning, I tell my story. The first 3 years of our relationship, I was the main breadwinner while my husband was helping with the kids, actually doing most of the work there. But because I was very invested at work, at what I'm doing, and at one moment, I said, I want to focus more on the children. I'm going to work 3 to 4 hours per week only. And that's exactly what I started doing. That's when the pandemic started. And you know what happened? My husband went into stock market, and now he made this year more money than I did. I'm telling them a story how at the beginning I was the main breadwinner. Then I decided I'm going to work just 3 or 4 hours per week. And now my husband, this year, he just did the taxes, and he says, oh, you know what? I made more than you. I'm like, great. So, and he's still the mommy and daddy, and I'm still, he's still, sorry, the nurturing figure, but because I pulled back, it's kind of, it naturally, I didn't have to force him, naturally he stepped up. So that's very correct.
They have also very good question. It's your example. It's amazing. It's really exactly very true. Any advice about how a blocked root chakra affects our feminine? My root chakra is often blocked. Yesterday, I've been in this interview, and I noticed how a lot of women who has not blocked in shadow. A lot of women has in shadow root chakra. What means this? When
Chakra or
root chakra
chakra?
in shadow. Root chakra in shadow when all time you want to be right. All time you scream, you very demanding, you expect. Yesterday, one woman, finally they throw her from TV show because all time she's, oh, wow, wow, wow. And I see on her, I say, oh, my dear, you have so big problem here. We are women, we have open chakra when you trust your partner. You tell to him, I trust you. I know that decision which you take for us is the best. I am totally trust you. And doesn't matter, maybe he can make mistakes. Yes, he can. But you not to blame him and to say, oh, why you did this? You really trust him. It's very important. And to feel this, that I can trust him, I can follow him, I admire him. And you use this if you want to be healthy, you need to use it only from plus. Mean, I love you, I trust you, I admire you, I want you. And you start to be sick when you blame your partner, when you scream on him. I had one very good friend of mine, unfortunately she's now very sick and her thyroid is, he has Hashimoto. And all time she judge, she blame, she complain. And I say, dear, you cannot do it. You will sick all time. Please listen me. And she say, yes, but I'm right. I know, I love. I say, then you choose to be sick. I cannot help you. It's so important to understand then if you want to be a woman, it's a choice and it's inner work. I work with ladies 22 years. I am clinical therapist, family therapist. I help a lot of women. And it's a way. It's a way to change your life and to say, I want to be a woman. Don't expect one day one strong man will come to my life and then I will change. Let's first he comes and then I will change. No. First you change, you decide to be a woman, you decide to go through your female chakras, and after this you will see, or your partner will change. Is it possible? Yes. Or you will separate and you will attract a totally different man.
Wonderful. Do you see the questions? Because people, I'm
Yes.
posting links.
Can you be in a happy relationship if you are in overweight? Overweight, it's always protection. And usually it's connection with the mother. Geisha can help you for this. We have it online. We have it in London now. When you stop to be, last several months I lost several kilograms. And many people say, oh, you look so nice. I work a lot with my therapist. Now I work 2 times per week. And I work a lot with connection with my body, with my mother. And I see how change my body. Body always show your things here. If you have stress, if you work too much, if all the time you worry, if you live from male chakras, you always have overweight. At the moment when you go to your female energy, when you connect and you love your mother, you will start to lose kilograms. And believe me, I have a sister who doesn't want to be in connection with my mother. She has very difficult relationship with her. She's overweight. We are the same family, the same genetics. I always very love my mother. I never have overweight. You need to find, Geisha can help you, why you have this overweight. Also make personal session, Lada website, you can find information.
Can you explain what a marathon is when you're starting the one and only marathon and how to be in touch with your divine path?
Yes.
What is a marathon so people know?
The first, it's my new program, from the backup plan to only one. I do it because a lot of women ask me the same question. First, how to find a strong man, how to keep strong men. And marathon, when every day during 5 days, I give you different homework. We make meditation, we make constellation, we work very, very deep to understand why you become to be a man, why you hate men, and why you cannot be a woman, how to change it, how to connect with your female energy, with your mother, how to activate your female chakras. And in the end, like result of this marathon, 5 days work with yourself, you see also movie, you read the books. It's a change of value. It's totally changeable things inside you. When you say, I want to be a happy woman, and you will see how all will change in your life, but totally all. But you must be ready for this. That I want these changes. I'm ready for this. Mhm. And like a preparation, how to have an entourage of admirers, you need to take first up your self-confidence as a woman. If you have only one man, very often you are desperate. You say, oh my God, he doesn't call me, what to do? And there I explain how to have men around you, to respect them. You don't have intimacy relationship with them, but you have men around you to understand what you need from men, what you want from men. If you make it only your imagination, maybe you can say, I want men older than me, or I want younger than me, or I want very logical, or I want very emotional. You need to go and to meet and to see, is it true or no for you? And then I explain psychological of men, how think men, why men play with you, why men cheat you, what to do to be only for him. It's like preparation from the marathon. Highly recommend first to Lada website can find information, how to have entourage of admirers. And after girls, all of you, I wait you for my new marathon from the backup plan to only one. I promise you that you will change many things in your life.
I know Natalia, she just did this one, and you had 600 people on it or something, and with Bulgarian audience. I remember it was, you are so loved in Bulgaria that even though a lot of people offered the same uh, services or similar services, it's something about your method, something about the way you do it in your experience of 20 years, that it's just powerful. And also your psychic abilities as well that you mix with that is very powerful. And there was one question. One girl said, I'm a young woman, I'm a teenager, and I want to be in my female power, but I'm worried that men can take advantage of me if I'm in my female power, attracting predatory energies.
Mm-hmm.
What would you
Yes,
say
very good
there?
question. For this, we need all the chakras. We need to have our inner discipline and our inner boundaries. When you decide what I allow and what I don't allow with me. For example, I don't allow somebody scream on me, or I don't allow men come with me with dirty clothes, or I don't allow men immediately want intimacy with me. If inside you, you know very well, and you have, it's very important how you communicate with your mother and father. If they respect you, what to do? If your father never respect your mother, we work with this in Geisha, you need first to imagination that your father respect your mother. Our unconscious mind don't see difference between truth and not truth. And we need to work with this to do totally new programs, neuro-linguistic programs in your brain. I will make it in this seminar, how to be only one for them, from the backup plan to the only one. We will work exactly with this to change it and to have your boundaries. Because men respect women who has boundaries. You don't have boundaries, he can do with you all what he wants.
So it's a mixture of being this soft, accepting, and kind feminine energy, but also when it's not right to have this hardness as well, and to say no and to push back. It's, you can't just be one or the other.
Yeah. I check now website. They write that they cannot order. Maybe Lada, you need to go in website and to check because I also now try to buy it.
Uh, this is, I just checked it. Everything was fine.
I
So
cannot buy it.
I will make sure everything is working. I've just posted the links below this video. If anyone would like to do those marathons or personal session with Natalia, there is a link in the description below as well. Anyone who wants to contact Natalia, I'll make sure that the links are working.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Natalia, for your time.
Thank you.
And looking forward to, well, you're resting a bit more, so no stress, but I'm excited
Yeah.
about this
I'm
webinars.
very excited because I know so big changes which you will have after when you pass my seminars. And it's really helpful for all of you. Girl, if you don't invest in yourself, why you want men to invest in you? Only one to deserve to invest, it's yourself. Not in bugs, not in dress, in yourself. And I'm sure that I'm one of the best therapists in the world. People come to me after all the best therapists, and I give results which nobody cannot give. But you just need to work with me and to trust me. When we work, soon they sent from London one of my geishas. She came to my seminar. She was a single. She hated her work and she has depression. After geisha, she met after 2 days her future husband. They have a baby now, very happy. One of our geisha, maybe let me know her, she born now baby 2 months ago, 46 years old she is. And she born a baby. She came to me, my first geisha, a long time ago, 5 years ago. And we work a lot to find a partner. She also was single. She found a partner. They create a baby, and she's very, very happy mother. And she's one of the first person to whom to send was me because we work a lot for this. I'm so happy for her. And I'm very, very happy that I can help you. And thank you, Lada, from this opportunity and that we can to develop together. Thank you,
Thank
Lada.
you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, Natalia. Have a lovely day.